GellyJones here, back with another video. It has dawned on me that a lot of players don't seem to know the lore of Jama, and that's one of my favorite parts. So sit back, guys, and grab your popcorn, because I'm about to tell you the tale of a phantom invasion. Long ago, when phantoms first arrived, they were beaten back by the alphas, and Jama lived in peace. No phantoms arrived for many, many years, and everyone soon forgot about them. But suddenly whispers of seeing dark eyes in forests, and hearing the crackle of their dark magic started to rise in Jama Township. And thusly, Liza finds it necessary to start training jammers in the art of adventure. Though it may not be a lot of preparation, it's enough for you to know how things work. As it turns out, the whispers of the phantom rumors were true, and phantom pipes start popping up in the forest. Nobody knows where it's coming from, but together with Liza, we free the animals that were caged. Despite the best efforts of plugging up all the phantom pipes in the forest, they just keep coming. But from where? As we venture further, we see some trapped monkeys tell us legends of a giant portal hidden in a cave. After thousands of years of inactivity, it's running again, and a most powerful danger lurks on the other side, the King of the Phantoms. We just managed to seal it, but it alarms the entirety of Jama. The Alphas view this situation as dire, and we visit Cosmo for help. He teaches as many people as he can how to make boom seeds, the most effective thing to eliminate phantoms. With the help of boom seeds, we clear out some of the infested woods and caves, and all the animals that live there tell us that the phantoms have been growing stronger. The animals of Jama are filled with fear and uncertainty in this time. However, a few weeks later, the Alphas make a breakthrough. They found a secret underground cave system like an ant colony for phantoms. We sneak into the hive and hunt for special crystals to unlock a secret door. All the Alphas fear a Phantom King on the other side, and they were right. We bravely battle the king of all phantoms and defeat him, putting an end to the terrors of the Phantom Plague, right? It turns out that killing the Phantom King did nothing. The phantoms are advancing closer to the hills of Jama and all the animals are panicking. It's time to take extreme measures. We even go so far as to get ourselves captured by a phantom-infected fortress in hopes of demolishing it from the inside. As we travel the fortress, we see why some of the phantoms have been growing stronger. They've been stealing magic and technology from some of the alphas. Then, in the very top tower, we find someone everybody has been searching for. Greely, Alpha of the Wolves. He's surprised to see us here, and tells us that he's been studying phantoms, and made a horrifying discovery. They've rigged a nearby volcano filled with phantom goop to explode and shower the land in pollution. It would be a disaster for it to erupt. Ushers us out of the fortress, and tells us to let him continue his work. When we return to the bottom, it's very clear that this volcano may be the downfall of Jama. But Cosmo is surprised that you saw Greely in there, as he's been missing for such a long time. He worries that he may be siding with the phantoms. Since the Alphas have been alerted of Greely's presence, they go out on a mission to find him. They help us in getting into the Phantom Volcano, and inside of it is another cluster of phantom hives. Deep down within the magma core, we find Greely, but have caused so much ruckus that we have disturbed 2 Phantom Kings. The battle with them caused the volcano to start to erupt, and Greely tries to get us out of the volcano as it crumbles around him. From the outside, we see the volcano shudder and erupt, and just as suddenly, stop. Greely has saved the day at the cost of his life with his magic, and Cosmo mourns the loss of the Alpha Wolf. However, the giant explosion unearthed a giant secret. Greely had a massive hideout in the volcano this whole time. He hid secrets in journals as well as a gem that could disguise you as a phantom. Was Greely truly working with the phantoms this whole time? But as we leave the hideout and enter a cave filled with phantoms, we see Greely trapped within the middle. His dealings must have gone badly and now he must be freed. This alerts not 1, but 2 more Phantom Kings. After finally rescuing Greely, he begrudgingly admits to the other alphas that he found a mysterious item. The Phantom Beacon, which has been lost for over a century. The beacon shows the existence of a phantom fortress, a castle of evil that moved on legs across the land. The notion is terrifying, and Sir Gilbert quickly begins to gather his army. But there simply wasn't enough time to. Graham gives us an urgent message to bring to Gilbert, and telling him that the time to attack is now as the Phantom Fortress is becoming active. We skirt the edges of danger in the high mountains and crystal caves until we get to Sir Gilbert, who is angered by the Phantom's actions. He promises to give us the best training for the massive upcoming battle. After months of training, Sir Gilbert summons us to his palace, telling us that we must beat the 3 challenges to test our readiness for war. We unfurl the banners, shoot phantoms with seed spitters, and seal off the dangerous phantom tubes. Nobody wants to be in this war, but it must be done, for the good of Jama. Sir Gilbert is very proud of us, and tasks us with prying open the phantom doors, the first level of their defense. After finally getting through, we see the Alphas whispering on the other side about the terrifying fortress looming in the distance, and of this secret special artifact near it. What could that artifact be? Can it stop an invading force of thousands of phantoms? Because of our good performance, the Alphas decide to let us in on the secret. There's an ancient shrine to Mira underground with a powerful artifact inside, but the phantoms are searching for it too. We can't let that power fall into the wrong hands, and we battle our way through phantom goop to get to the hidden cave. There we find a beautiful ancient cavern, dusty and broken with age. The Alphas are distraught. The artifact can't be seen, but with a glimmer through the rubble, we see that the Alpha Peck has hidden the artifact away before she left. Gilbert snatches it up and blows the artifact into the sky. We see it now, a beautiful feather glowing with power. The radiance dissipates all the phantom mess of the fortress, leaving the phantom fortress stranded in the middle with no pollution to power it. But we have to hurry. There won't be much time before it moves again. We run down the mountain into the valley of the fortress, passing the damage it's already done. Even a single step wipes out a whole patch of forest, and it's even more obvious now that we must stop it. Gilbert tells us there are troops camping in the forest and have been there for months, and to summon them we have to open up the banners. By doing so, we assemble a massive army, and the phantoms run back in fright to their fortress, only to discover that it can't move. Cosmo is using all of his strength to hold it back with vines, and we're tasked with scaling the giant legs to dismantle it. As we hurry to immobilize the fortress, we see that the phantoms have hidden a very special secret, a sheep heartstone. Now that these fluffy animals are free and the fortress can't move anymore, Gilbert wants to attack immediately. Unfortunately, they have a duty to Mira to prioritize the safety of animals, and he concedes to lead them back to Jama. He warns the phantoms to get ready of our return, and every explorer can feel it deep in their hearts that the phantoms had better prepare themselves. For when the army returns, they will fight for the safety of every animal that they care for the love of their home, and for the hope of their land. And they will never give up. So that's the story so far. I hope I've interested you more into the plot of Animal Jam itself. There's a whole story and world behind the surface of the Animal Jam game filled with magic and power. And I think that it's important that we keep those legends alive. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like down below, and if you want to see more stuff like this, hey, why not subscribe? As always, jammers, stay safe and jam on. Jones out.